Hi, everybody. My name's Tara. I'm here with the Smart Center, and I wanted to take you through 5 reading recommendations that I have for this time of social distancing. But first, let me give you a quick intro to who I am. My name's Tara Gibbs. I'm a doctoral trainee at the Smart Center. I go to Temple University and study school psychology there. I used to be a school counselor, but most of all, the bottom line is that I love to read. The first recommendation that I have for you is a children's book called What Do You Do with an Idea? This is a book that I think is great for all ages. It also is part of a series. The other 2 books are named What Do You Do with a Problem and What Do You Do with a Chance? These 3 books together are excellent and they're a great way to better understand how to be creative, how to problem solve, and how to take opportunities when they come to you. My next recommendation is called The Knowing Book. This is another children's book that I think is great for all ages. um, it's about sort of taking a meandering path and taking adventure and putting a name to some of the experiences that we have throughout our lives. Again, it's great for all ages and can be a wonderful way to start conversations about some difficult things. The next 2 books um, are a fun little series by Jenny Slate and her collaborators called Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Jenny Slate is a comedian. This is just a very creative and imaginative take on this tiny little character named Marcel the Shell. And believe me, if you pick up these 2 books, you won't be disappointed. The next reading recommendation I have for you is a website called magickeys.com. These are free ebooks that are divided up into categories for young children, older children, and young adults. So I went through all of the books available on the website and I chose 2 from the young children collection. The first one is called Invisible Alligators. It has some really creative illustrations. It's a little adventure, and it's a great way to sort of understand what it means to be helpful. Sometimes we feel like we're helping, and actually the opposite is what might be the most helpful. The next one that I chose is called Buzzy Bee. This is a very, very short read, but it comes with coloring books, it comes with activities and riddles, and it also features some wonderful outdoor um, activities um, and plants and different things that you can find in nature. So if you have the opportunity to read this book and then go outside and find what you read about, that could be a really fun activity. The book that I chose from the older children collection is called Atlas Hangs On. And this is sort of about what it's like to receive support from other people. Sometimes it's hard to take that gift and that generosity, but once we do, we're all the better for it. I can't recommend this book highly enough. The book that I chose from the young adults collection on magickeys.com is called Second Thoughts, and this is sort of a sci-fi um, comedy, we'll say. It features multiple characters. It takes place in Washington, D.C., and it's about a lot of the things that we promote at the Smart Center. It's about understanding our social and emotional experiences. It's understanding how to communicate with people who might not see eye to eye with us. It also has a great theme of understanding media and being media literate, um, and also kind of helps us take stock in what we value. So again, magickeys.com is a great website for free access to online books, and these are just some of the ones that I would recommend there. My fifth and final recommendation is to go to poetryfoundation.org. This is the website for the National Poetry Foundation. They have 2 excellent collections for children and teens. I would encourage you to scroll down to the bottom of the page and find those 2 collections. They're right on the front page of the website. But some of the poems that I love that are freely available on this website are the first one is called A Blank White Page. And this one is about what it's like to sit down in front of a blank piece of paper and what it is and how it can be an adventure to kind of cover it in words. The second poem that I would recommend is by Eloise Greenfield. She's one of my favorite children's poets, and the poem that they feature on the poetryfoundation.org by her is called To Catch a Fish. This is a little bit about strategy and how it takes a lot of hard work to accomplish a goal. The third poem I would recommend is called If, and this is what it's like to be a reader. So if you enjoy reading, this is a great little verse for you. I would highly recommend it. The next poem I have on the list is called Drum Dream Girl. This is a wonderful poem that features a lot of alliteration, as you can tell in the title, but it's also very much about what it's like to dream, what it's like to work really hard, and what it's like to accomplish a goal. And it's all about that process for one specific girl. The next poem I would recommend is called The Robin Makes a Laughing Sound. This is another one of those poems that can get you outside. After you read this poem, you might want to take a little nature walk and see if you can find all the things that are featured in the poem. And the final poem that I would recommend is called I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. This is by William Wordsworth. So it's an older poem, but it features my favorite flower, daffodils, and it's all about how memories and how experiences in nature can stay with us for a long time and really help us out in the future. So I hope that you enjoyed the small list of books that I have for you. I hope that you stay safe and healthy and happy during this time. And always feel free to reach out to the Smart Center. We're going to be trying to provide a lot of support for you during this time. So thank you very much and stay safe, everybody. Bye bye.